Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, and we will talk about Bao Finance today. If you guys are new to the channel, what we do is we talk about cryptocurrencies, different projects, and how they're changing the game. So guys, let's go and get into it. What is Bao Finance? Well, I've been hesitant to make this video, but I've been looking at it over and over, and I'm like, what is this Bao Finance? I mean, it's a stinking dumpling. It's a food meme. Food memes are huge, don't get me wrong. SushiSwap, don't forget about that one. Or how about hot dog coin? I'm just kidding about hot dog coin. But right now meme coins are going nuts. Look at donut coin. It's going nuts. It's like up 10,000% or something like that. It's crazy. But I'll probably do a video on donut coin so you guys can understand it as well. Basically, it's used for like Reddit, and I think it's really big right now with Wall Street bets going on. But basically, Bao Finance, guys, I've been reading over and over, and first I looked at the website and I was like, nothing really special. Okay, this is awesome, whatever. And then it keeps coming across and I keep hearing about it. I'm like, you know what? Let me do a deep dive into this, figure this out. So I did a deep dive and I really liked what I found. This is crazy, guys. If you guys are interested in this, stay tuned. Guys, we're gonna tickle your pickle. I'm just kidding. No, it just rhymes. That's the only reason why I said that. But anyways, Bao Finance, what is it? Okay, look at this. 1,800%, 1,000%, 1,300%. 3,100%. How did they provide this? What in the world? It's actually legit. So there is a caveat to it. I will give you that much. But basically what you're gonna do is it's almost like yield farming. This is similar to YFDai, if you guys aren't familiar with it, with Andre Cronje. Huge, big project. In fact, let's pull it up for you. But just remember this, 29 million market cap. It has 34 billion in circulation right now. It will actually have a trillion in circulation, not 819 billion. But let's show you YFDai. Or I'm sorry, not YFDai, but Yearn Finance. Okay, so Yearn Finance market cap is 874 million. So this one actually was even more at one point in time. This token was worth like 45,000, I think it was. Yeah, all-time high was 43,000. So it did have a larger market cap. But YFI isn't doing what Bao is. Bao is doing something even more innovative. Let me show you this. So in the Bao V2, what they're looking to do is use synthetic assets. So they're going to give the ability to create synthetic assets like synthetic Tesla, synthetic gold, synthetic Apple, synthetic Google, and it'll be trading on the xDai network. Now that's huge. Now you guys are like, xDai, what is that? I don't know. It's an Ethereum sidechain. So check this out. Look, just like you're on Ethereum gas fees, like on Uniswap, I just spent like $40 in gas fees just for a little swap. It's ridiculous. xDai, it's 10 cents to 25 cents. That's so cheap. That's nuts. Like, that's unheard of, especially in Ethereum. But it's basically an Ethereum sidechain. So how does it work? Well, I did a video on it if you guys want to watch. But basically what it does is it allows you to wrap your Ethereum tokens, put them onto the xDai network, and allows you to exchange just like you would in Ethereum through xDai. Is through an Omni bridge is what they call it. So this project is literally doing so much. So here's one of them. They call them Bao Baskets. It's gonna be similar to Balancer. So basically what Balancer is it groups a bunch of assets together. That way if one explodes or one tanks, it doesn't liquidate your collateral position. So they have a feature in this as well where they have a burning mechanism, hence why they have so many tokens, because there's going to be a burning mechanism and it's going to burn the tokens. And especially when this project launches, it hasn't even launched yet. This just came out on January 16th. This will probably be launching, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks. He actually says it, the time frame in the article. I think it's at the bottom. Before the end of February, but possibly sooner depending on community voting and testing. So it's crazy. So these guys are going to be changing the game, man. It's legit. It's awesome. And this is also the first article that they had introducing Bao Finance. This mainly talks about it, but basically their origin is to go after the $5.5 trillion market cap or global market for assets, quote unquote, also derivatives, which allows you to exchange like with synthetics. So here's the challenges that they're looking to defend against. So we already have synthetics and UMA. That's awesome. That's great. But first off, they have tons of fees, which is not fun. I mean, you have to pay the Ethereum gas fees every time you interact. Second is they require the use of their asset to underpin the issuance of the synthetic. So it's only one asset. So like I told you before, they're able to do they're incorporating the balancer action. So if one asset goes way down and one way up, well, it equals it out so you don't get liquidated. Another thing is there's a money lockup. So once you lock up that money, you can't use, even in some cases, if it's needed, the use of custom oracles involve human arbitration. So if a human is looking at it, they can maybe front run your trade, or you just don't want to get a human involved. I mean, if this little Wall Street bets and Robinhood didn't show you anything, well then, I don't know, man. You should probably not be watching this video and probably should go back to trading stocks. So Bao, they'll create a second layer or a layer 2 protocol. They will use assets from Uniswap and soon SushiSwap and Balancer, which they've already incorporated. We already showed you the second article that quote unquote Bao Man, the guy who's behind this, created. So Bao Man's almost like Andre Coronia. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but just like Andre, we'll just call it that. So for example, this is how it'll work. So this is how you can actually use your stake tokens. So the user deposits wrap Bitcoin and Ethereum into a Uniswap pool. All right, so we're going to Uniswap. Great. Now we've sent both Bitcoin and ETH. So now we get our LP tokens. Now we deposit our LP tokens into Bao Finance, and then Bao Finance issues us our quote unquote rewards, or our interest, I guess you can say. You saw it was like 1,600, 1,700%. It was crazy, the yields that we were getting. So now, when you earn the yield rewards in the Bao, or in Bao by staking, you can issue synthetic assets now to invest in other assets with the same money. So now you can take your earned Bao tokens, turn them into synthetic assets, and obviously that'll create the burn for putting it into a treasury. That way, worst case scenario, if the contracts do get liquidated and it results in a domino effect of liquidations, there's a treasury to defend against that, almost like an insurance pool. But basically, it allows you to use your staked collateral and invest with it. Have you ever gone to the stock market, invested in a stock, and then had the opportunity to take that money you invested in and invest in another? No, I don't think so. Here's the benefits of that. Open a leverage position, so you can even go take that interest that you received and even lock that up and get a loan on that, and you can do so much more with this. It's crazy. So they always say a solution to many problems is just more money, right? Hence why they just inflate everything away. Except that's the complete opposite, because they're just creating money out of thin air, which isn't right. Here's the token distribution I was talking about. So it does say 800 and whatever million or billion on there, but no, it's actually a trillion. You can see it on the roadmap. Oh, zooming in. Yeah, it didn't zoom in much, did it? Zoom. Okay, so you can see week 0, week 3, week 6. You guys can see it kind of goes nuts and ham. Like it literally goes up to 600 billion tokens in circulation really quick. And then it kind of tapers off just a tad. So this is on week 6. Right now we are on Bao. What week are we on, guys? We're still screaming right now. A lot of people are front running it. 14 days in. So let's say this project started January 3rd. What's today? The 29th. Okay, so that's 26 days. So yeah, a lot of it's already in circulation. Hang on, let me go to. A lot of it's already in circulation. So week 3. So we are about. So 7, 14, 21. So we're about week 4. So we are like right here. So we're about 500 billion tokens in circulation. So that's the total that's in circulation. But these are the amount that's unlocked. So now you guys are like, whoa, that's a ton of tokens. But factor this in. There is a lockup period. So there's only 5% being locked. Like if you stake your tokens, you can only withdraw 5%. We didn't read down in the article. Let me show you guys this. During the yield farming period, when they earn their BAO to harvest it, they'll instantly receive 5% of the BAO they've accumulated. The remaining 95% of their BAO will be locked to their address. That user will own the BAO in the token contract, but will only be able to have it as a usable balance once it unlocks, which is over a 3-year period. Now you guys are like, oh wow, that's a scam. No, this is actually enabling the project to stay instead of having someone buying the tokens, getting crazy interest, and then just dumping the token after they just get all they can from it. So this means 53 weeks after launch, the BAO user will receive daily grant of BAO tokens. Now, if you guys are like, well, okay, that's okay. This is how they work in a way. They punish the user that's going to basically buy their token and leave, as opposed to someone who just buys their token and they get rewarded for it. So they issue in a punishment, which is nice. I mean, it makes the project grow. Here's the penalty fees: 1% if they withdraw 5 days, 2% fee 3 days, 4% 1 day, 8% within an hour. That's awesome. So basically what this means is, it means that, hey, if you're holding the token, we want your token to go up, especially when you're staking it in the platform. The slashing penalty, this is 25%. So this is to like prevent people going on like Aave and doing flash loans. If you guys haven't heard of Aave's flash loans, guys, they're changing the game too. That project that's the cat's meow right there. It's pretty sweet. So basically, you guys can read about this yourself. I'm just doing a quick intro. But now you guys can kind of see like, what in the world? These guys are nuts. They're changing the game. So look, they're talking about the synthetic assets. I can't believe I wasn't looking at this any sooner. I mean, I've just been watching this price go up. And I'm like, it'll dip down. This is one of those pump and dump projects, this piece of junk. I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, it's not dumping. I mean, as I'm doing this video, it's going up 10-15%. It's on a tier. It's like, oh, what in the world? What is going on? What is this? And I looked into it and I'm like, wow, this is a neat project. You can kind of look at the pools, see what they are, see how their interest rates are doing. But they provide the most pools out of everyone. Look at this, guys. This is like, what is it? I don't know, 500-600 different pools, and you're just staking BAO tokens. So in order to participate in these pools, well, you can lock up BAO in this one. And basically, everyone's going to be earning BAO on this. But when people earn the BAO, they can't do anything with it. They have to. It's locked up for 3 years, so they can't sell it. So they're forced to hold the token. And which, you know what happens when it forces the hold and everyone's like, whoa, this project is crazy. Everyone just starts buying it because they're like, I need some tokens. And when there's no tokens on the market, excess demand and no supply equals crazy price appreciation. Here's some of the, this is a governance token. So here's some of the different proposals they put onto the table and let people decide on them. I do want to show you guys this. So here's the contracts and key info. Again, this is a deep dive because there's no deep dives out there on this Bao Finance project. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. They don't want people to know about it. But hey, I'm going to be that guy who leaks the info and lets people know about it. This is literally what the project is about. It's crazy. So we're going to Bao Finance, let's risk is BAO. So these are the risks. They're pretty open about what the risks are. This is a newer protocol, so there may be bugs and maybe errors, but you guys can read over these different things. But basically, they're really open about it. So they tell everything about it, and this is what they're aiming for. They're aiming for derivatives. So 544 trillion. That's what they're aiming for, guys. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 617 trillion. That's a low end estimate. My bad. So you guys can see that they're able to trade synthetic assets on there while you're able to stake. So that's how they're changing it. We already talked about the fees and penalties and so on. Basically, guys, if you guys are trying to get in this project, don't be like, bro, I'm going to stake my tokens and then get my quick interest and then leave. No, it doesn't work like that. Especially when you lock it up there, if you lock up a bunch of Bao tokens, you're like, I guess I'll just withdraw it. No, you guys got a 3-year holding period. So if you guys are about to stake something, make sure you are ready to hold it in there for 3 years. I mean, you are getting 1,600% every year, which is nuts. So if you lock in 1,000, that becomes, well, it would compound too. So it would become 18, 19,000, depending on how the compounding rate is per year. Then obviously the next year it's 16% of, or 16,000% of $19,000, and the compounding effect, it's nuts with that. So keep that in mind. So if you guys wanted, you could probably just throw in $100 and see what happens, you know? Just skip a dinner. Here's the risks. So why you should not buy Bao. Here's the different things they're talking about. If you guys want to pause the video, you guys can read over it. Again, this is a DeFi startup. They have a risk that it may not be successful. So there are things, someone could maybe find a bug in the system, cause it to crash. I don't know. I'm not Bao. I didn't create the system. I'm not a hacker. I'm just teaching you guys about the benefits of the project, the drawbacks, what you should look out for, and basically here's their plans that they have right now. Basically, V2 is getting on the xDai system. V3 is launching the actual synthetic projects or products, which will include multi-chain support for Solana, xDai, and other bridges. So basically, these guys are trying to hit everyone. It's almost like Amazon. It's like, oh yeah, we could sell books. Yeah, I think we could sell tables too. You know what? Let's sell food. You know what? Let's just sell everything. So this is pretty nifty right here. So you guys can see, look at this. These guys are up 2,400% in just wallet addresses. They've been growing. I'm sorry, not 2,400, 2.447%. So basically from January 2019, no, that's more than that, dude. No, yeah, that's like 7x right there. They jumped from 18, no, that wouldn't be 7x. Yeah, that's right. That's about 3x. So they jumped from 1,888 holders all the way up to now 7,583 holders within a matter of, what is that, 11 days or 10 days? It's crazy. So, I mean, you guys can look at all these wallet addresses and you can actually open them up and look at them. Again, this is open source and you can see what it is. So you can see what everyone's doing. So it's not like, oh man, these guys are going to pump and dump. Well, first off, you can't really pump and dump, especially if you lock up your tokens. They're locked up for 3 years. So, anyways, guys, I'm kind of harping on it, but I'll try to shorten the video a little bit, but it's pretty easy to do. You connect your wallet. You can easily just participate in any of the pools. You go to the menu up here, and boom, bam, done. They also have a referral award. If you guys want, you guys can use my referral link. Apparently I have one. Huh. What's my wallet? Wow. Cool. You guys can view me on Etherscan too if you wanted to. Anyways, that's my wallet. I didn't know oh yeah, I guess I did interact with Bao. So guys, if you want to use my referral link, I guess you can use it and earn some Bao tokens. Not really sure how that one works. But anyways, they have a referral link, so that means, hey, I earned a bunch of Bao. I mean, just imagine if they put this on, what is that thing called? Vine? No, Vine's the old one. It's called Twitch. No, I don't know. Whatever. The new one. The new one that they post all the videos on. If I forget, or if you guys know what it is, put it in the comments below too. But what if they post, hey, look, bro, I just turned $100 into $1,700. Check this out. and they put like a little screenshot or like a video recording or something. But anyways, that's just my thoughts, guys. Go ahead and check this project out. Those are my thoughts on the project. Again, this is not financial advice. I am making this project so people can look at the project and understand what they're investing in, because no one should invest in something they have not researched. So don't have this your only go-to research portfolio or platform. I do a deep dive into the projects, but there's always things I miss, and that's why we're here to help each other. Leave it in the comments section below what I missed. That way you can help others learn. And here's my referral link. Go ahead and join it. I'll leave in the description below, and we'll leave you guys with a wisdom one line. Bow Bow, Proverbs chapter 28 verses 1. The wicked flee though no one pursues, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. That's kind of funny. If you think about it, if someone feels they're guilty and someone's coming after them, they just start running. That's funny. But anyways, side note. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you guys can be ahead of the game every time we make a new video. If you guys are new to cryptocurrency, don't know where to get started, don't know what to invest in, well, participate in the triple threat. The first thing, set up a Celsius account. This is for your savings. This is where you're going to store your cryptocurrency, and you can earn interest. It can be up to 5%, 6%, 10%, and they even have some as high as 17%. Here's a referral link. Use this referral link in order to get 20 bucks in free Bitcoin. Part 2 of the triple threat is to get a Crypto.com. Crypto.com account is one of the best places, especially for a beginner, to buy cryptocurrencies, or smaller altcoins. So now you have a savings account. Now you need to get a cryptocurrency wallet that allows you to buy those smaller altcoins like your Engine coin, your Raven coin, just like smaller alts, so you guys can participate in those big plays. My referral code is down here. If you use this, you'll get 25 bucks free. And the next one is Voyager. Voyager is awesome. There's a list of different cryptocurrencies you can use. What I like about Voyager in particular is you can actually make your next level up in buying cryptocurrencies. You can actually buy Bitcoin with a limit order. So you just hit buy Bitcoin, hit limit, and you type in how much you want. Boom, you're off to the races. So you don't have to watch it and make sure it's a good buy-in. Here's a referral code you guys can use to get some free cryptocurrency. This will allow you to get $25 for free. Can't beat free. And then obviously this is just a fun one, so you can get free cryptocurrency, is going on Lolly. You get a daily stack. All you do is you tap the treasure chest and you get free sats, and it's literally free. One of the days I literally got 20 bucks in free Bitcoin. Look, 101,000 sats. Pretty cool.